Just a pilot in his cockpit seated. Black leather on his ass, keep a hustler heated.
Alright, so what we're doing today is we are going back to the track. And for anyone who thought I was going to come back on the drag radials, I thought about it. But for starters, I didn't have time to put them on first. And more so than that, wasn't really so much. I want to come and run on these tires. I want to run a better time on these tires. Last time, I only made the 2 passes and I felt defeated on these tires, and I don't want that to happen. I want to run some good passes on these tires, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Like it or not, here we go. To be clear, these are they're 315 3520, so they're wide tires, and they're Continental Extreme Contact DWS 06s. They're all season, but they're okay. I mean they're not good, but they're wide at least. I'm here at Stripes to get some of their beautiful E85. Let's hope that they maintain their quality, because their prices are the lowest for sure. I almost forgot. We gotta check our ethanol level. It hasn't changed since last time, since we're on the same gas as before. So as a continuation to the previous video, this is the same. The tank maintained about the same. So this is what we're at. I'm gonna turn off the car and fill it up with this, and then we'll see what we change to. And there we are. Just took 8.3 gallons. Oh, look at that, it's already going up. Oh, Stripes, my baby. Let me reset my mileage because I didn't last time. There you have it. The Stripes seems a lot better. We drive a little bit, and then I'll give you an update when we get to the track, because I'm about, I don't know how far I am. About 25 minutes
Starting
from
route to Royal Purple Raceway.
From Royal Purple.
Proceed to Canada Road, then turn right.
So we're gonna get going, but look at that. That Stripes gas, man. It's the cheapest, and it seems to be the best.
Turn left into the parking lot, then arrive at your destination.
Pulling up. Doesn't look insanely crowded yet. So this time, pulling up full tank. And for the update on ethanol content,
turn right, then turn right.
Let me get a better view. We're sitting right at about, it's bouncing between 69 and 70. Well, that felt like it came off the line a lot better. I probably could have launched it a lot harder. I barely spun. See if I can weigh the car. There you go. Not sure if you guys can see that, but that's our weight right now. It says 4820, and that's with me in it. damn, I don't know how that time was, but that car was all over the road, dude. I so wanted to get out of it. My foot stayed planted the whole time. Gangster. Let's see how it went. Okay guys, that was a 10.932 at 137 miles an hour. Okay, so in that run, I turned off the traction control completely, which I hadn't done prior, and I launched it again in second gear. Normally I kept the traction control off because I don't want to crash on these tires, you know. So after you'll see on the run, I don't know how well it comes out on the video, but the car started drifting to the left and then to the right. I was able to keep it pointed straight and not lift, but it was like extremely dicey, like more so than I would prefer, put it that way. But obviously I kept my foot down, and I made a decent run. So let's go over the numbers on that run. The 60 foot, again, I launched it in second gear. This time it spun and wheel hopped a little bit, but it was kind of like just bouncing along. It wasn't that bad. And then when it hit third gear, it started spinning really bad again. And I don't know after that, but the launch was like kind of garbagey. So it was a 1966 60 foot, which if you look at my previous 60 foot, you could, which was a 1.8. I probably can get the car down to, like, on these tires, like a 1080, maybe a 1070. It is so dangerous and scary to do it that I'm not sure if it's a goal I want to undertake anymore. Like, my goal was to get running the 10s on these all seasons, and I did it. Much to a lot of people's point, it was really scary to do it. Like, yeah, like you're not a lot of traction available. 8th mile was 7.29 at 107, which is really good mile an hour. I was moving, and yeah, the top speed 137.48. I mean, it was flying, which leads me to believe that, like, again, I've raced it on traction control every time. The 3 other runs, you know, that was the 4th run total on the car, the setup, and this is the first time I completely defeated traction control, and the mile an hour went up a ton, which leads me to believe that the car was actually pulling a lot of power due to traction control, more than I realized, because, you know, the first time I run it, the time goes up to 137 miles an hour, and I can tell going down the track that it was I was more or less fighting it far more than I was with the traction control. I didn't realize the traction control was doing that much, just basically is what I'm trying to say. It was doing a lot, a whole lot. Okay guys, I'm gonna be honest, that last run, it scared me. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm launching it on, I'm gonna just run it on straight default settings, full eco mode, full traction control, because tonight is not the day I want to crash the car. So we definitely got some heavy traction control intervention there. So there you go. On that run, all I did was I just put my foot down, like, all the way, like it was like an all-wheel drive car or a Tesla or something like that, just because I kind of wanted to see what it would run. So everything on, just like I'm at a stoplight, just stomp the gas 100% and let it do what it's gonna do. And that's what I did, and that is a 11.356 at 133 miles an hour, which actually isn't that bad. I mean, that's a 2.1 60 foot. Like I said, I was not trying to launch it hard. Yeah, that one run scared me a lot. Like, the car was really drifting all over the road. And yeah, I need to, yeah, I'm not bringing it back on these tires anymore, guys. Finally, I got my 10. Now I'm realizing how much I'm cheating fate. And yeah, we won't do that anymore. Okay, so there we went 44.4 miles, and the car's claiming 11 miles per gallon, and we're still at right about 77%. So this gas station is on the way home, so I'm just gonna fill up. You know, this car is like a Tesla. It doesn't have very good range, so I gotta like just keep it charged. All right, so it looks like we took exactly 5.03 gallons. I was just checking out the motor, making sure everything was good, and it is tip top. The other thing, let's all just give a clap for this Spider that stayed on at 137 miles per hour. So that was 44.4 miles divided by 8.82 miles per gallon, which, yeah, I mean, so the first thing, like I was saying, that's the reality, and that's what the computer said, because I reset the mileage right when I got this fill. So I mean, it's off by, I mean, if you go from 8 to 11, that is an incredible amount that it's off. So clearly the stock computer can't, it doesn't know how to figure out the flow differences or whatever. And before I forget, let's take a look at our ethanol. And those 5 gallons boosted us up to 78 something, 78.6. I'll give an update again in a second. So I let fuel flow a little bit, and it's at sitting right about 78. So I would say that the Stripes gas I would call probably to be, based on what I've seen, at least E80, maybe even E82 or 3. I wouldn't even call it to be impossible that it's E85, 85. But in any event, Stripes gas is by far the best. It's not only is it the least expensive, but it has the highest ethanol content. So go Stripes. However that works. But anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Next time I come up, I'll try to go this next week, or the next time they have a track day on the drag radials, and hopefully we'll run some better times. But for sure, the car's running really good. I'm super impressed with 137 miles an hour. That was moving. And like I said, it was terrifying the way the car drifted around. These tires are not for 1,000 horsepower cars. I knew that before, but there was a reminder. Yeah, it was scary. It was scary. So that's gonna be an out for now. Be sure to like and subscribe, leave some comments down below. Thanks for watching. Peace.